That's my experience. Yeah.
Kind of a personal question. Do you charge companies up front for marketing, or do you get a percentage of their sales?
That's a good question. I charge up front. I'm changing my policy now because I'm actually going to take parlor sales this year. A lot of them skyrocketed on me. I went to 6 locations and started doing really well, and I didn't get a piece of that. So no, I'm going to do both. So yeah.
By project or hour?
No hour project. Yeah, no hour. What I do is too specific. It takes too much time, too much energy. I don't do hourly. There's no way I can do that. Yeah, it depends, but for the most part, no.
I guess another question would be, well, how do you track your sales within the company? You know,
how do I track my own sales?
Yeah, let's say you're marketing for a company and their sales increase by 10–15%.
Yeah.
How do you know exactly that's coming from the work that you put into that company?
Yeah, that's why I have to have a meeting with my accountant. We're going to straighten all that out this year. Finally, so. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Feel free to write me if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Okay.
Do you guarantee results, or?
I guarantee first page placement. I don't always guarantee sales unless it depends if it's a niche market. It depends on the sales letters too, what that business owner is ready to do. If I do something for someone and they're not going to do anything but treat this like a lucky fountain, it's not going to work. The other thing too is that I built a lot of traffic systems for companies, but they don't monitor them once I build them. And if you're not going to take care of it, then it's not going to work for you. Again, when I talk about confrontation, you have to confront your own failure if it's not going to work, or if you're not going to take care of your own business. So I can't guarantee you that. If you're not going to take care of the business the way you're supposed to, I can't be blamed for that. But I will set it up right and work with you and show you what to do. You'll be surprised at how many business owners, well, I'll build a website, I won't look at it, but it better make me money, you know. That's not good for me. I don't like that, so not my thing. But anyway, that's it. That's my site. Thanks.
All right, thanks for coming out. Please take a moment and fill out the evaluation.
If you didn't sign in sheet. Meet somebody you don't know before you leave, and leave.
You know what? I don't have time to do none of that stuff. But it was pretty cool, though. No, you remember that?
I thought about doing it when we had mentioned it.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that stuff when you were over there.
It was easy. Yeah, it was so easy to do. And all you had to do was just get it going. Put it on. So, no, I haven't had time to do any of that stuff. Kind of bury myself. Sometimes I wonder maybe I need to take a vacation. I'm kind of sort of on vacation. Okay. A couple hours a day.
Okay.
Only
I still might check it out.
Yeah, you should. You should.
All right.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You have to follow white hat techniques. So the only thing white hat is anything that you do. I mean, it's yeah, let me. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, wicked. No, I never had a problem. See, you know, here's the thing too. You start reading these blogs and people saying all this stuff. Things that you do to a website, like offsite, some of the backlinks that they aren't supposed to. I've done 50,000, 100,000 backlinks in 24 hours. So, but the thing is, that's a really tough tool. I've never seen Google do anything without ban that site. Because here's the thing, if they did that, then why not? It's all about the product. It's number one anyway. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I killed my own. So it doesn't work like they say. Google doesn't punish you like people say. If you do on-page stuff and you make stuff, yeah. Like never make, I had a client one time, they were like, yeah, can't get the results. Okay, so I went and started analyzing the website, and I said, wait a minute, you guys got a bunch of keywords and stuff, and it's the same color background. What are you doing? tried it, and I said, well, that's why you can't get any money. So I went in and took all that stuff out, and something shot up in like 3 days. And they're like, wow. I'm like, yeah, pay me. You still got to pay me. Okay. You get penalized because anything you can do screwy that's on page that you did, they'll penalize you for it. If you go to, I mean, it can help. Yeah, it can help if you're doing the right thing, like trading backwards and stuff like that. One way, it's not two ways. Like the other guy.
I'm actually doing different stuff than everyone else. You know, I'm doing something different. I'm laughing about the Wall Street Hour one because what happened was on this one press release I wrote, I actually I did two things by accident. I didn't mean to. Hot Metro Finds, I approached a band. Maybe you guys know who this band is, the Ruiners. I don't know if you guys know who the Ruiners are. They're like the big bad boys of local Detroit rap music. Lead singer lights his leg on fire. That's part of the stage show. And the reason why I went to them is because I said, I want to draw a line in the sand and say, look, I'm going to do something completely different that no one else has even thought of and represent these guys and do something really unique. Because of my innovation, I got picked up by our Wall Street Hour news source, and they thought that was pretty cool. I was like, wow, you know, a Wall Street periodical is focusing on what I'm doing in Detroit with a rock band. You know, it's kind of interesting. Especially with the one I profiled, you know. It seems kind of interesting. And then, of course, I got picked up by NPR, which is kind of cool. But another one, I used to work for the WWF, as you know. So this thing, I called it SummerSlam, then it was Thanksgiving Slam, and I had a package deal that I was selling. Because I knew I had a strong control on it. I knew that there's, for some reason, this picture that that was photographed pulls really well when it's next to this results picture. And if I give it to the right prospects, I can count on a big chunk of change from that. Oddly enough, I think the WWF guys still watch me because they called one of the programs now SummerSlam. I noticed this last year, and that's kind of funny. So I'm sure there's a correlation there, but it is interesting. This is kind of funny. Once you know you've got a sales piece that actually works and it hits all the emotional triggers of people, you can roll this around any kind of product. I had a thing called Inner Journey where I talked about working with the subconscious, NLP, mind conditioning, and forgetting positive results. And it was part of a series of spoken word and workshops, and there's a website that went to it. So I took that framework and put it into a brand new sales letter, and it pulled. So what I'm trying to tell you is that any kind of idea you have, once you find out what your comfort zones are, once you find out what your triggers are, and you study your audience, you can apply these methods to extract money from people and give them value, no matter what it is. And you can use it time and time again. Again, you know, there's some really strong consistencies in what I do. There's, again, black, red, and white. It just seems to work for me. I got so used to writing these that I don't even think about it anymore, really. It's just, it just becomes something that I do. This is funny. Now, I want to be adored. This is pretty funny. Okay, I talked about this a long time ago. There's 9 families of search engines, blog search engines, article search engines. And I came up with this thing called the Wheel of Fortune. And you're right in the middle. That's a $, that's you. But you want to digitize your company and be around the wheel. This has been ripped off and put on one of my competitors' sites, which I thought was kind of funny, because the same guy wanted to steal my book chapter. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. But here's what I want you to understand. When I told you about that job that I felt bad about in Chicago, I saw the money. I wasn't too excited about the money they were offering. I saw what they wanted me to do with my